Every fucking time. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Why the hell do they gotta cut trees during deer season? What kind of asshole freaking decides that deer season's the perfect time to cut the trees? I don't know if you guys can hear the chainsaws, but pretty much screwed up my whole day. These guys know my truck's parked right there. And yet they freaking roll up and start cutting trees. And it's obvious that I'm out here because my truck's there and my freaking parking pass for the mountains is there in the truck, like totally visible. What's happening, Anthony? We got some douchebags down here cutting trees, totally fucking up my whole hunt. Yeah, they're fucking idiots. They know I'm out here. It's obvious they know I'm out here because they're right next to my truck. And my truck has the freaking adventure pass thing hanging in the windshield. You can't miss it. Shitty part is, before they started, I had a doe coming up. I was using the fawn distress call, and I had a doe coming at me, coming this way. The wind is in my face. I'm on the edge of a ravine. It's probably hard to tell, but that doe is heading from the other side of the ravine straight up to me. And then all of a sudden, fucking chainsaws fired up, and she took off up the hill up that way. I got perfect wind. I got freaking perfect shooting lanes. And I got douchebags with chainsaws out there. I wasn't really planning on going live from out here because I didn't know if I'd get service, but how's the video quality? Is it shitty? I'm in a new spot too. I decided that my spot where my tree stands are at, I'm not going back there this year. It's great. Okay, cool. Cool. I only have, I got 3 bars of service right here. But the area that I was at, um, it's just shitty. There's too many fucking people. Apparently, there's too many people over here too. The spot that I'd been hunting, um, I had a bunch of mountain bikers come by with um, Bluetooth speakers tied to their freaking handlebars, and that just blew out the whole area. They were yelling at each other and just totally blown out the whole area. So kind of fucked up that spot, but I haven't seen any good deer sign up in that other spot. So I came over to this place where I'm at, and I've seen some decent sign. Um, and then I saw the one doe start coming in, like this wood pile right in front of me. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. So that tree right there. She got to that tree and bolted up the hill. So, but right when she got there, this dude started freaking chainsaw and shit. But, I mean, this is a pretty killer spot. Really cool spot. I'm really surprised I get service right here, but I figure I'm gonna sit here a little bit. These fucking chainsaw assholes. Hopefully they go away pretty quick. I left my jacket in the truck too, so it's a little cold. But hopefully, now that I know I get service out here, I'll stick my little tripod in my Camelback and start bringing it out with me. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get service or not. Yeah, I haven't either sex tag. So I'd like $1, but a doe will fill up the freezer. It's like Ted Nugent says, you know, I'd like $1, but a doe will do. I ain't gonna get shit out here today, I guarantee you that. I figured this far off the beaten path would be nice and quiet out here, but apparently I was wrong. Let's blow the deer whistle, see what happens. It's usually about 5-10 minutes after you fire up a deer whistle that for some reason they like to attract them or something. I left my other spot this morning. Well, I left there about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I looked at the maps for quite a bit before I decided on coming over here. And I came over here and it was great. And like 40 minutes ago, I had that doe start coming in and the chainsaw started up. But I'm just straight up. I didn't bring my tree saddle or anything. I'm just straight sitting under a tree. So I'm pretty exposed where I'm at, but I figured this is more of a scouting mission over here now anyway. Let's blow the fawn call, see what happens. I need to practice that thing a lot more, but it worked earlier. Let's see if it works again. Oh, dude, yeah. I'll tell you what. These broadheads I'm shooting are fucking insane. Hey, Jackson. Come on, focus. Focus. I ain't gonna focus. Those blades deploy out to a little over 2 inches. But I ain't gonna get shit here now that these guys showed up and started chainsawing all this shit. I want to move, but I don't. Like, they've blown everything out for a mile. I'm shooting well, I got 3 different kinds of broadhead with me. I got the Rage Extreme, and then I got the Rage Hypodermic, and I got another one that's like a 3-blade with the chisel tip. But hopefully, right, perfect for a jackass holding a chainsaw, exactly. Oh yeah, I didn't reset Nightbot. What's up, Sebastian? Yeah, these fucking jackwagons started chainsawing shit, and I think it's gonna ruin the whole hunt. Thanks, Anthony. This is a pretty killer area. I am hunting Bambi. And pretty soon, some guys with chainsaws. Sounds like they stopped for a little while. I'm in a new spot today. I haven't hunted this spot before. I came over here more of a scouting mission than anything. My regular spot is just, it's way too blown out. I haven't even seen a deer over this year. I haven't seen tracks. I haven't seen deer shit. I haven't seen anything over there. So I'm pretty sure that area is a bust this year. Now, the funny thing is, we drove through here the other day on the way to the lake, and we saw a bunch of deer on the side of the road. So I came right down near where we saw them, and I figured it'd be a good spot to check out on foot. But these jack wagons over here started chainsawing shit, so. But that's all right. I mean, what better place to spend your afternoon than this? I could think of much worse places to be. I mean, look at that. We got pines, we got cedars, we got oaks. We got everything the deer could want to eat. We got the wind blowing straight on our face. And it's cold. It's a cold wind, guys. It's like 60 degrees out here. I'm not used to that shit. I'm used to the 116. And I left my jacket in the truck because when I started walking out here, it was hot. But I am sitting in the shade. All right, if I all of a sudden just drop my phone, it's because there's a deer coming in. I highly doubt it, but if my phone just goes tumbling, it's because I'm dropping the phone and reaching for the bow. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Not today. Not today. It won't. the way my day's been going. There's been just too much shit happening. Mountain bikers with freaking Bluetooth speakers on their handlebars, screaming and yelling at each other. Guys with chainsaws, all kinds of shit. It's been a day. But we're here. We're hunting. I mean, we're definitely in a good area. There's right over on the other side of the ridge line there's 2 ladder stands. And then right up there, I don't know if you can see it or not, there's a tree stand. But hey, Josie. No, I didn't get one. I had one coming in right here, and all of a sudden a bunch of jack wagons with chainsaws showed up and started fucking cutting down the forest. But like I was saying, my other spot is totally blown out. I'm not even going to go back to that spot this year, so this over here is more of a scouting mission to this area. I've seen more sign over here. I've actually seen does over here. My other spot's just blown, so I'm not going to go back there this year. I got to find new stuff. But this draw that I'm sitting on, it's hard to tell on camera, but there's a little ravine that runs right through there, and it looks like they've been using it quite heavily. So I figured I'd just come check it out for a while and see what happens. Hey, what's up, Sam? I know this is probably a boring ass live, just sitting here watching the trees, but I figured, I might as well. I got service. I'm in the deer woods. I might as well try to go live from the deer woods. See what happens. Like, I'm not even fully prepared to shoot a deer right yet. I got my camera, my phone, my fucking bow's laying next to me on the ground. I only got half my camo on. Well, I'm full camo, but I don't have my freaking head cover or anything on right now. And it's colder than shit. But it is what it is. And I got a notification while I was hanging out that a big old fat package from Crappy Man Jigs was put in my post office box. So I'm gonna stop there on the way home and get it. Yeah, see, I actually had 2 doe that I've seen over here. One of them was coming into the fawn call, and these jack wagons over there started freaking cutting shit up with a chainsaw. Sounds like they're gone now, so we'll see what happens. But there's a bunch of sign over here as well. I've seen some pretty well-used trails and a bunch of fresh poo. So, but I've also seen like 4 tree stands over on this side where I'm at. So my old spot that I was hunting, I said to myself that I didn't want to hunt that this year. And I'm done with that spot. I have not seen a single deer. I've only seen, all season, I've only seen like 1 pile of deer shit over there. So it's not even worth it over there. It's just a waste of time. But right here, I'm just like straight up sitting up against a tree. So I didn't bring my tree saddle or anything in here. I figured I was going to just put boots on the ground and eyes on the terrain and see what I could see over here. But I decided to sit here and blow the deer call and blow the deer whistle and see what happens. And that little fawn call did call those does, but the damn freaking chainsaws. Let's see it again. Let's hit it again and see what happens. I gotta get better at that, but we'll see what happens. It already called a doe in, so we'll see. What I'm really worried about is it calling a fucking mountain lion in. Part of the reason I left my other spot over there too today was I had blown that call a couple of times, and all of a sudden everything just went fucking dead quiet. Squirrels stopped chirping, birds stopped chirping, freaking woodpeckers stopped woodpecking, and I was like, well, shit. If the deer woods go dead fucking silent, like somebody shut off a freaking switch, that's not good. You want the birds chirping, you want the squirrels making noise, because when it goes dead, fucking calm, silent like that, there's something out there that makes them go dead silent. And I am in full-on mountain lion country. Todd, you're on the way through to your blind. Nice. I got a deer blind. I just don't freaking want to carry it all the way out and set it up. I could probably put it in the deer cart and wheel it out here, but so that means I'd have to put the deer cart in the truck too. Right. Yeah, but if you go listen to, go Google, a fawn in distress, it sounds pretty damn close. And deer have a very high maternal instinct. So if they're in earshot of that, they will come running to figure out what's going on with the fawn. Now, once the rut starts, they don't give a shit. But we got a month and a half till rut here, so. Right on, Josie. We'll see you later. All right. The chainsaw people are gone. So hopefully things will calm down and something will come in. The woodpeckers are back to making noise. I mean, this is a cool spot to sit and hang out for a while, though, I will tell you. I don't know if it shows on my camera, but those trees have been burned. Look at this one I'm sitting in. It's been burned. There's a bunch of new growth right there, though, too. So hopefully all this new growth will be good and they'll come in and start eating it. got the new microphone in today too, or no, it showed up yesterday, so that should help a lot when we're out fishing. I didn't bring it today because I didn't think I was going to go live, but I figure, why not? I'm sitting here. I got service. I might as well go live. But the fact that I got service out here is awesome because that means now I can bring my little tripod with me. All right, let's make that little fawn cry again. God, that sounds so funny, but it fucking works. I already got all my yardages and all that mapped out right here too, so if something does come in, I can just drop the phone and grab the bow and not have to worry about yardage. I already know what pin to set on them. But it's 1:30 in the afternoon. I'm pretty sure like every deer out here is freaking bedded down. Except the ones that aren't. And those are probably nowhere near me. I should have brought my tree saddle. There's some perfect saddle trees out here. There's a few that I found that are like perfect. There's one that I want to climb up into that's it's a pine tree, but it's got a little oak right in front of it, so I can get up to where that oak pretty much blocks me out from all direction, so you won't be able to see me up there. But it gives me great shooting lanes. I'm kind of tempted to move spots. Like right now is the time of day to be moving spot, but I don't know where to move to now. You hear all those stupid freaking cars with their fart can exhaust way out there on the road. I'm only, I don't know, a quarter mile off the road. A quarter mile off the main road, and then a quarter mile off of the road that brought me in here. I didn't go too far today, but I figured this would be more of a scout mission than over here than anything. So if you go up over the hill and all the way down to the bottom of that hill, there's a giant meadow with a couple I wouldn't call them lakes, I'd call them more like seasonal ponds. But it should be a great watering area. Yeah, then over here, there's a bunch of shit for them to eat, bunch of good bedding areas. And it's obvious they use this ravine down there for a travel corridor. I've seen a bunch of good sign down there and some pretty worn in trails. So I figured I'd sit up here on the side of that and we'll see what happens. I should have brought some snacks. I left the house at like 5, and all I've had so far is a maple bar and a Monster drink. I gotta quit doing that. I gotta start bringing food with me. But they just stop right by my truck. What the fuck? The car just came down the road and stopped right at my truck. Come on, dear. Where are you at? They're all over the road when I drive by to go fishing. What the fuck are they doing down there? Come on, dear. Where are you at, you little tasty little bastards? Come on, dear. All right, I think I'm gonna move spots. I've been up here for like 2 hours, ain't nothing happening. But now I want to go see what the hell they're doing down by my truck. I'm off like a little side road off of the main road. And this little side road seems like it's pretty damn busy. All right, I'm gonna kill this. I'm gonna move spots. If I get service by other spot, I'll go back to live. We'll see you guys in a little bit.